I'm now on the Campey stand with Ian Pogson, aka Poggy, who's the brand ambassador, and I'm sure a familiar face to all of you. So, how have you been finding the show, Ian, today?
It's been very busy this morning, and I should think up to about 1 o'clock. We didn't know where we were going to turn to next. We still haven't had any lunch because we've been a bit busy, but it has quietened down. I think the pub must have opened outside and everybody's migrated.
Yes.
Like the wildebeest.
Yes.
Yes.
I hear you've been at the Eco Village, though, so you've been very busy over there.
No, it hasn't been as busy as we had hoped or anticipated. This
Yeah.
morning there was quite a few people looking at the presentations that we did,
Yeah.
but the second one we've just finished a few moments ago was sparsely attended. It was mainly people coming to take the Michael out of our the way that we did it and applauding all the wrong places, but it was okay. It's going to grow. I think overall we were impressed with the volume of footfall that we've had. So we've been quite pleased.
Perfect. So, was you presenting over at the Eco Village?
Yes, with my able assistant Ben Taylor, who was driving, promised to do us a stoppie on it, but he failed miserably.
Right, so tell us what we've got on the stand here. What have we got?
Well, what we've got new, although we did talk about it at the Festival of Turf, is this Pedestrian AeraSeeder that has been in demand for quite a number of years based on the experience that we had with the smaller Reist model, bigger mounted Reist models. They wanted to find something smaller, that grounds we can get in and out of tennis courts, bowling greens, soccer goal mouths, all small areas you can't get with a tractor. And he produced it. We launched it during the COVID, so we didn't really get much of a chance. We showed it for the first time at the Festival of Turf, garnered a lot of enquiries. It is brand new as far as SALTEX goes,
Yeah.
and we're quite pleased with the reaction that we had to it so far. But there's nothing like getting out there and showing people it working, and we've only just been able to start and do that. It's an interesting little machine in that it's a 0.6 of a metre. It comes in various specification bills, but more commonly with a smoother rear roller and a coned spiked front roller. Now the cones are set at an angle and are on individually cast rings, and this is important for one reason, that it won't pluck the turf. Now you have to be careful how you say that,
Yeah.
but it does actually, because it's got a cone, leave a wider hole at the top as it penetrates the turf, and because it's set at an angle, when it comes out it doesn't flick up the turf. And then there's a mid-mounted brush which sweeps the seed, in theory, into the hole, and then a smooth rear roller which just rolls it onto the ground. So in the right sort of circumstance and the right conditions, it's the answer to a lot of groundsmen's dreams.
So, you're getting a good response to that today?
We have had, but everybody wants to try it. You know, it's just a matter of now getting out there and beating the path to the areas, and we will get round to it. But at this time of year, the climate dictates an awful lot what we can and what we can't do. I guess that the people want to try it, and then in the spring they'll make the purchase whenever. If we get a serious batch of frost, of course, it'll all go for a bowl of chalk. But
Let's move on to this machine here.
Yeah.
So, tell me a bit more about that.
now this is brand new. We've been looking for a light subsoiler, decompactor, mould drain for a great number of years, and as a result of a company that's very well known in the agricultural called Sumo, so called because the original founder was short and squat and looked like a sumo wrestler. What are we going to call our range of equipment? Why not call it Sumo? So they did, and they made us specifically for us that twin-legged subsoiler, which will go down below 12 inches, which is the normal compaction layer, and with minimal surface disturbance. It has a roller at the back end. It is built to an agricultural specification, and you won't break it. And if you can pick it up and tow it with a 35, 40 horsepower tractor, you're not going to have a problem. It will go down below the depth that you will get with a normal decompacting tool, either a tined machine or the shockwave rotary decompactor. Very effective. The work we've done with it so far, we've got a couple of 3 videos, been very impressed with its performance, and the work that it does underneath the surface is phenomenal.
Yeah.
It's not cheap, but it's not going to break.
Well, thank you for that insight, Ian. It's been
Okay.
really interesting talking to you, and best of luck for the show.
Thank you very much, and thank you for your trouble.